Hey everybody, Uncle Rich here for Who's Telling the Truth. Guys, today is November 13th, 2017. This is show 195, and the name of the show is Trump Care. Guys, I know, you're going to say, wait a minute, is this too good to be true? And guys, you know, when you think about it, when Trump said that he was going to deliver on his promise to make health care cheaper and better for the middle class, well, I guess he's finally pulling through. So, Judy, let's have clip number 1 so we can show everybody what Trump Care is all about.
I just found out about Trump Care.
We just found out about Trump Care.
I just found out about Trump Care.
I just found out about Trump Care too.
My family got coverage we can afford, thanks to Trump Care.
Trump Care is the market-based insurance program administered by President Trump that meets his campaign promise for great, affordable care with no pre-existing conditions or lifetime caps.
I saved big on Trump Care, and so did all my employees.
I never knew how affordable healthcare could be.
No more government health care. You get your insurance from private companies. Check it out at healthcare.gov for plans that could cost as little as $10 a month or nothing at all.
Thanks to Trump Care, we're insured.
I'm insured.
My whole family's insured.
Sign up for Trump Care now. Just go to healthcare.gov. It's easy.
To find out more about better affordable insurance, go to healthcare.gov.
Thanks, President Trump. You made health care great again.
Oh, look at that. Well, there you go.
Thanks, President Trump. You made healthcare great again. Now, guys, a lot of people are going to look at this and they're going to think that Trump has actually come up with healthcare. And he hasn't. All they're doing is they're playing a little bit of a game so that the simple folk, like Uncle Joey, the simple folk like Uncle Joey, who have been tricked into thinking that anything that has Obama with its name on it has got to be bad for you. All right, Judy, that's good with the crawl, you know? But anyway, guys, you got this month to sign up. And Judy wants to make it a point, and you're not going to believe it. Since the Affordable Care Act has been called Trump Care, the enrollments are actually up. But we're going to go back to an earlier Jimmy Kimmel clip of when he was talking to people on the street, showing the difference between the Affordable Care Act and Obamacare. So first we're going to have a little bit of fun. And guys, just take a look at the people that they're interviewing and look at the preconceived notions and look at the ideas and the misconceptions that they have when it comes to Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act. So, Judy, let's have clip number 2, please.
As you know, Republicans in Congress have been hard at work looking to repeal and replace Obamacare right now. People have very strong opinions about the president's health care plan. And back in, I think in 2013, we conducted an experiment here on the show. We went on the street and we asked people which was better, Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act, which, as anyone who knows anything about this subject at all knows, Obamacare is just a nickname for the Affordable Care Act. They're the same thing. So with all the attention being paid to the subject lately, we decided to ask this question again to see if Americans have learned anything over the last 3 years. And, well, let's see if we have.
We're talking to people about health care today.
Okay.
Do you support Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
Affordable Care Act.
And why is that?
Well, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Obama, so I don't support him in the Obama things that he's got going on.
Simple,
I'm actually
guys.
really excited for President-elect Donald Trump. So.
So you don't like anything Obama does, and you prefer the Affordable Care Act?
Absolutely.
Do you support Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
I support Obamacare.
So if you were a senator and you could vote today, you would vote to keep Obamacare instead of the Affordable Care Act?
Yes.
Do you support Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
I guess the Affordable Care Act?
And why do you prefer the Affordable Care Act over Obamacare?
I'm not really sure. My girlfriend supports Trump, so
This
I go with
guy's all
whatever she
mixed
goes.
up. You don't know who's coming and
What is the
going.
main difference between Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act?
One is you pay, and then the other one is Obama pays for you.
Right, Obama pays, pretty big difference.
Pretty big difference.
What makes Obamacare better than the Affordable Care Act?
It's more affordable for the less fortunate, I'd say.
So Obamacare is more affordable than the Affordable Care Act?
I'd say it is. Yeah.
I believe that Obamacare, the premiums are too high, so people end up paying more. So I believe in the Affordable Care Act.
And so the Affordable Care Act is more affordable than Obamacare?
Right, correct.
Right.
Which is obvious based on the name.
It's in the name, right.
Right.
Why do you like the Affordable Care Act more than Obamacare?
Because I don't like Obama.
But you like the Affordable Care Act?
Yeah.
What if I told you Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same thing?
Look at the look on her face, guys.
We're talking about
Dazed and confused. You mean Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same thing? They never told me that on Fox News. How was I supposed to know that? Right, Uncle Joey? And I tell guys, this is what happens. This is how the ignorance, the brainwashing, this is how it gets done. And now we're going to play the full clip from Jimmy Kimmel just to show you, because now he's got the later edition. This is the last week edition, and he's talking to people, and he just wants to explain. Guys, this is the one thing that America should share in common. The fact that we want to have health care as a right. No matter what you call it. I don't care what you call it. As long as everybody gets it. And I mean, the joy of taking your kid to a doctor or being able to go to a hospital and not feeling like a second-class citizen. I mean, all these things, and now people... now the enrollment, I believe the enrollment so far has gone up like 20%. Why? Because they're calling it Trump care. Oh, I like Trump care, but I hate Obamacare. It's the same thing. Same thing. But now you take the ignorance away from people. You show them the facts. You let them look at it, and they go, hey, this seems like a pretty good deal. So, Judy, let's play the full clip with clip number 3, please.
If you've been watching our show this week, you know that I have been encouraging people to sign up for Trump Care, which I know it sounds weird coming from me because there are many things the president does I do not agree with. I've been vocal about those things. But I went to his website, healthcare.gov, and the more I learn about this Affordable Care Act he has going, the more I like it. It does a lot of the stuff we need it to do. It covers pre-existing conditions. It has no lifetime caps. You can keep your kids on it. It gives you essential health benefits, et cetera, et cetera. But there's something else that's very important. The president knows that insurance only works if everyone signs up for it. So that's why Trump Care has something called the individual mandate, which means this year, you're going to have to either buy insurance or you'll owe a penalty on your taxes. And the IRS just made it clear they'll be collecting that penalty. So don't get hit with a penalty. Open enrollment is happening now until December 15th. Go to healthcare.gov. It's the official White House website. Many people, in fact, 54% of people who get financial help can find a plan at healthcare.gov with a $0 premium. That's free. This is a huge change from Obamacare. So sign up right away. Over the past few days, I will say I've gotten a mix of responses on social media about this, including some very positive notes from Trump supporters like T-Lac said, "Thank God you came to your senses." Vinny wrote, "Donald Trump giving Americans affordable health care. I could not believe it. Trump care, health care." And Brochacho wrote, "I respect you, Jimmy Kimmel, very open-minded and not like all the other sad liberals." Well, thank you, Brochacho. I respect you, too. That was Twitter. People reached out on Facebook, too. Rich, for instance, wrote, "Breaking news, Hollywood liberal, late-night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel promotes Trump care. Finally, a Hollywood liberal comes to his senses and seems to have possibly won over his liberal audience." All right. Robert, well said.
Tricking the simple folk.
rips Trump's to shreds. He praises his health care plan. There must be some good in it. Take a look in the video. And Rick, this is a great note for Rick. I just signed up today. I'm 63, making $40,000 a year in North Carolina. I just got beautiful insurance, the best insurance, and the monthly premium is zero. You read that right, zero. Thumbs up. God bless President Trump. He promised the best health care, and this new Trump Care is it. Thank you, President Trump. Go to healthcare.gov and see for yourself another thumb. Unfortunately, not everyone was excited about Rick, as Rick was. Some of the angry feedback I got, most of it came from liberals who lashed out at me. Like, Grace, what has happened to Jimmy Kimmel? I want the old one back. Marcus, I'm unfollowing because I hate Trump. I'll never give that old disrespectful man any credit. And Daniel, I just lost my respect for you. No, I don't get it. I called what's so care, Trump care. This is BS. All right, well, this is America. We'll agree to disagree on some things. And I know it's confusing. Healthcare is confusing. But I also have to say, while I don't particularly care for the tone of this PSA, I do agree with the call to action in support of Trump care. So take a look.
The lying liberals and the fake news are trying to kill Trump Care.
Trump Care is a sham.
Trump Care seems dead.
While selling Trump Care, Trump and his team have stacked up a massive amount of promises they're not going to be able to keep.
But President Trump kept his promise. On the first day of open enrollment, more than 200,000 chose Trump Care, up 22% from Obama-era health care. 54% of eligible Americans can find a plan at healthcare.gov with a $0 premium. Send a message to the lying liberals and fake news media. Sign up for Trump Care at healthcare.gov today.
That's right. It only lasts another 5 weeks, and then it's closed, so it's extra important to sign up now. Let's make health care in America great and affordable. And when the president comes home, we can thank him for it by signing up. And maybe we can press the reset button on all of this. Do you love clicking buttons and subscribing to things? Then click the button.
So guys, not only do you get insurance, but you also don't have to pay the penalty anymore. And I think the penalty for not having insurance is going to be $700, $695, something like that. So guys, look at this. You're going to be making money. Never mind the Republicans giving you money back with your taxes. You're going to get it back with Trump Care. But guys, you know, what's finally starting to happen, I think the light's finally starting to go on for everybody. And what happens is most people realize you get somebody like Kennedy and you get somebody on Fox News, and they'll have the Republicans do virtually anything they want them to do. And to explain this, let's show the clip, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. So Judy, let's have clip number 4, please.